Hi, Ricketts Roofing. My name's Craig from Equilibrium Digital, and in this quick video, I'm going to show you a few things that you could start doing to start bringing your digital media presence and your digital marketing a little more up to speed and get you to the top of Google in no time so that you can start bringing in more customers and clients and ultimately leads. In this video, I'm going to just do a brief synopsis. It's kind of an overview of your search engine optimization, as well as a few hints on things that we employ here at Equilibrium Digital, and ultimately just giving you some, like I said, free tips and tricks that you could do yourself to start bringing in more business. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I found your website by looking your name up specifically. I can see it's a pretty nice website. It looks like it was designed in something such as WordPress or maybe a website builder such as the Snaps or something like that. But it's a good looking website. But aesthetics doesn't actually get you anybody to click on your website. Ultimately, it's going to come down to the search engine optimization and some of the things you're doing behind the scenes. So the first thing I did is I took your website and I ran it in a tool that I use called Ahrefs. Now what Ahrefs does is it shows me basically the behind the scenes of a website, what's going on with it. Now what I can see is that you have a domain rating of less than 1 and a UR of less than 1. So domain rating is simply the power of your website. You want these numbers to be similar in what they are, but so like for example you have 0.2 and 0.1, they're close. So let's say if you had 10, you would want 10 and 10. But the domain rating is ultimately what you want to be the strongest, and you want it to be somewhere between 30 or more. It's a 0 to 100, but 30 is the average for a business that's on the front page of Google. Now, you are obviously well below that. So what's making that up? Well, it's going to be backlinks and referring domains. So backlinks are simply links from one website to another website. So it's basically like site A pointing to site B. And when it does that, it gives you some of your power. So I can see you have 68 backlinks with 31 referring domains. So that's not bad, and I can see at all time you had 2,000 at one point. So it's basically looks like either you had an SEO employee or you just let your SEO fall off, but that's something I would suggest you pick back up on. So basically focus on your backlinks. Now I went ahead and I just looked up Fort Lauderdale roofer. And I scroll down here, and what I can see as the top is this Tiger Team Roofing. Now this is the map pack. So I ignore the map pack because that's citation based, not so much backlinks as well as your reviews in this area. So I scroll down a little bit and I can see this is Angie's List, BBB, Yelp, but right here is Tiger Team Roofing. They're the #1 business organically listed. So let's go ahead and look at their website. This is theirs. So again, it's a simple build, something similar to yours, even a similar color scheme, but let's go ahead and look at them at Ahrefs. We can see they have 970 backlinks with 66 referring domains, and ultimately they have a much higher UR at 10, and their DR is actually pretty low at 1.8. So what that's telling me is they're an easy target. By simply focusing on your search engine optimization tactics of backlinking and using link juice to basically bolster these scores, you should overpass them in no time. And by no time, I should be completely frank, it takes about 6 months for Google to completely index these things, so you could expect about a 6-month turnaround for you to get to the top. However, you will slowly build your way up over time. Now, the next thing I want to draw your attention to is going to be keywords. So as we can see, you're only being found for 51. What keywords are anything typed into this Google search bar. So for example, Fort Lauderdale roofer is one keyword. Let me just give you a brief overview of the ones you're being found for. We can see you're being found for things such as roofing and construction near me, roof construction company, Fort Lauderdale roofer, roofing contractors in Broward County, Florida, USA, home improvement, Hallandale, etc., etc. Now that's pretty good because you're being found for these and Google has indexed your site. But as you can see, they have 419. And you might be asking, Craig, why does that matter? Well, obviously, if there's more chances of people to find you for more keywords, then there's more chance of those customers going to your website and ultimately hiring you to do their roof or construction. So looking at theirs, they have Tiger Team Roofing, Fort Lauderdale Roofing, Roofing Fort Lauderdale, Tiger Roof, Roof Fort Lauderdale, etc., etc. But look at this volume. This is how many average Google searches there are a month for that. So Tiger Team 450, 450, 400, 600, 450. You have a couple thousand right here. And you can see their position as well. They're first, second, third, fourth, third, second. And they're drawing 125 clicks a month, 103, 61, 60. And ultimately, you can see that they're getting over, I believe it was over 1,000. Yeah, 1.3 thousand people checking their site every month. So obviously, you know, if you only close, let's say 10% of that, that's 130 customers a month that are new to you. And I don't know about you, but personally, 130 customers a month for me would be a lot of money. So you can kind of see why this is important. Lastly, we'll just touch on this real quick. This is your Google Map Pack, and it's solely based on your Google business page. So as you can see, you can buy ads, but if you wanted to get it for free to get pulled up, you would need to get citations, which are sort of like a backlink, but it's things such as Angie's List, BBB, anything that lists websites in the NAPS, which is your name, address, phone number. Some other ways is to make sure that you're getting those reviews up and ensure those reviews are good. But we can see you're right here. You're in what looks like the top 20, which is pretty good. But obviously more citations and more reviews and a stronger website presence and online digital marketing presence will get you towards the top. So in closing, we covered a few things today. First off, we covered the importance of search engine optimization, and you could see just how investing in those backlinks and link juice can really make a difference. Going back, we can see that your lack of backlinking and referring domains, as well as not as many index keywords as your competitors, is ultimately leading you to having over 1,000 less traffic than them. It's about time that you get in there and get the traffic you deserve. So if you want, you can go ahead and implement these tools. Like I said, go for the backlinking, the link juice, and so on. But if you want some help and you want to hire a true professional, please feel free to reach out to me. Once again, my name is Craig from Equilibrium Digital, and I can be reached at 813-515-3488. I look forward to talking to you. Have a great day.